Strength isn't found. It's built one tough decision, one honest step at a time, right when life feels hardest. You don't become mentally strong by dodging storms. You become resilient by facing them, believing that even in the dark, you can move forward. Every setback, every moment of doubt, every failure is your invitation to evolve, not just to get by, but to grow stronger than you were before. Your mind is your sharpest weapon, but only if you train it. Most people wait for comfort to arrive, but real toughness is hammered out in discomfort, when quitting feels easy, but you choose to keep going. This isn't about acting like pain doesn't exist. It's about learning to stay centered when your world shakes. You're not here to be rescued, you're here to train. And in this video, we're giving you the gym. Inside, you'll learn 9 Stoic rules that sharpen mental clarity, build unbreakable focus, and help you stay composed no matter how loud life gets. These aren't fluffy tips, they're tools forged in adversity. You'll walk away knowing how to master your reactions, face fear without flinching, and use setbacks to build real inner power. Welcome to Stoic Philosophy Daily, where your story matters. Share your experiences or your hardest moments below. Every comment is a gift. Here, your voice will always be heard. We read with care, answer with heart, and treat your journey as part of our own. This is more than a channel, it's a circle of strength. If you're ready to start building true resilience, drop "I choose to be mentally strong" in the comments and stay for the first principle. 1. Build the foundation no one sees. Mental strength doesn't arrive. You build it in silence, one decision, one refusal to quit, one difficult truth faced without flinching. It's not a mystery, it's a structure. And like any structure, it starts underground, where no one's watching. Think of your mind like a fortress. If the foundation is shaky, relying on motivation, moods, or external validation, the first storm will tear you apart. But if the foundation is solid, built on clarity, discipline, and self-respect, then pressure doesn't break you, it reveals you. This is the work most people skip, not the performance, but the practice. Mental strength begins in the moments no one sees, keeping your promise to yourself at 6 a.m. and turning down the easy distraction and speaking with honesty even when your voice shakes. These choices are the bricks. Repetition is the cement. But here's what most get wrong. They wait for life to be easy so they can start training their mind. That's like waiting for calm seas to learn how to sail. Strength is built in discomfort. Discipline is forged in unpredictability, and confidence. It's earned by showing up, not once, but again and again. Try this. For 1 week, choose one micro-discipline. Wake at the same time. Journal for 5 minutes. Say no to one thing that drains you. Each act is a vote for the person you want to become. Ask yourself, if I only acted when I felt like it, who would I become? If I made small, hard choices every day, what kind of strength would grow within me? At Stoic Daily, we believe that the strongest people aren't the loudest. They're the most consistent, especially when no one's watching. Comment below. What's one small promise you'll keep to yourself this week? 2. Discipline is the architecture of freedom. Self-discipline isn't punishment. It's self-respect in motion. Most people think discipline means cutting joy, killing spontaneity, or living like a robot. But real discipline is the opposite. It's the structure that makes freedom possible. Think of your life like a city. Without roads, rules, and routine, everything collapses into chaos. Self-discipline is the blueprint. It's what allows your goals to take form, brick by brick, action by action, especially when motivation disappears. Because motivation always does. What carries you through the fog isn't hype, it's habit. And habits don't grow out of nowhere. They grow from a strong why, your reason. the thing you return to when you're tempted to quit, when the bed feels warmer than your goals, when junk food is louder than your self-worth, when Netflix calls louder than your future. You need that reason ready. That's your anchor. Try this. Write down your why and place it somewhere you'll see every morning. Then build one system to protect it. A fixed morning routine, a daily hour with your phone on airplane mode, a rule to say no to distractions after 9 p.m. Make the hard choices automatic, not emotional. And when you slip, and you will, remember, discipline isn't about perfection, it's about return. No guilt, no drama, just reset and go again. Every time you do that, you reinforce the truth. You can trust yourself, and that trust, it becomes a quiet power that doesn't shout but never quits. At Stoic Daily, we believe that self-discipline is a way to prove to yourself that your future matters more than your impulses. Drop in the comments. What's one small system you'll build this week to protect your why? 3. Use fear as a compass, not a cage. Fear and anxiety aren't mistakes in your system, they're signals. Most people spend their lives running from them, assuming fear means danger and anxiety means something has gone wrong. But mentally strong people learn a different rule. Fear often appears at the exact edge where growth begins. Anxiety isn't your enemy either. It's your body reacting to uncertainty, to unfamiliar ground, to moments that matter. The real danger isn't feeling fear. It's letting fear dictate your direction. When fear becomes the decision maker, your life shrinks without you noticing. Think back to every moment that changed you. A difficult conversation, a leap into something new, a risk you weren't fully ready for. Fear was there every time. Racing heart, tight chest, the voice whispering, "What if this goes wrong?" Those weren't signs you were weak. They were signs the moment mattered. The mentally strong don't treat fear as a stop sign. They treat it as a cue to slow down, focus, and move forward with awareness. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" they ask, "What kind of strength will this build if I face it?" Instead of, "What if this is too much?" they ask, "What happens to me if I keep avoiding this?" That shift changes everything. Try this. The next time fear or anxiety shows up, don't rush to escape it. Pause, take a slow breath, name it. Say, "This is fear, not danger." Notice how your body wants to pull back. That tension is the doorway. Step forward anyway in a small, controlled way. Make the call. Have the conversation. Take the first imperfect action. As you do, the fear loses its grip. What once felt overwhelming starts to feel manageable. Comfort feels safe, but it quietly robs you of resilience. Every time you choose comfort over growth, fear grows louder. Every time you face fear intentionally, it grows smaller. Over time, what once terrified you becomes normal. What once stopped you becomes background noise. When you stop treating fear as an obstacle and start using it as a guide, your mindset changes from "what if" to "even if." Even if it's uncomfortable, even if I'm scared, even if I fail, I will still move forward. That's where real mental strength lives. At Stoic Daily, we believe fear is not here to control you, but to reveal the work that matters most. Comment below. What fear have you been avoiding that might actually be pointing you toward growth? 4. Build habits that become who you are. Habits aren't loud, but they echo through everything you become. You don't build mental strength with grand gestures. You make it in the quiet, daily decisions no one applauds. It's not the big wins that shape you. It's the small, invisible reps you show up for when no one's watching. Think of your habits like the bricks of your identity. Each time you keep a habit, you're not just doing something. You're voting for the person you want to be. Over time, these votes stack. They become who you are when life gets loud and motivation runs dry. the mistake most people make, trying to overhaul everything overnight. They chase intensity, not consistency. But discipline isn't about heroic bursts of effort. It's about showing up again and again until the habit becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth or locking the door. Try this. Instead of setting a giant goal, break it down. Want to read more? Start with 1 page after coffee. Want to move your body? Do 5 push-ups before you shower. This isn't laziness, it's a strategy. It lowers resistance, and that consistency builds momentum. Momentum that carries you through the days when your willpower is gone. Habit stacking works. Attach a new habit to something you already do. Meditate after brushing your teeth. Stretch while waiting for your coffee. Journal before checking your phone. Your brain loves patterns. Use that to your advantage. Then create an environment that facilitates success. Put your journal on your pillow. Delete apps that distract you. Show your future self some respect by setting the stage for follow-through. You'll be amazed at how much energy you save when your space supports your goals instead of draining them. Miss a day, no shame, no story, just reset. You didn't fail, you paused. One miss won't break you, quitting will. And each time you return, you prove to yourself, I'm the kind of person who follows through. That identity is more powerful than any checklist. At Stoic Daily, we believe small habits aren't small at all. They're how you shape a life. Comment below. What habit will you shrink down and anchor today? 5. Don't let negative thoughts drive the car. Imagine your mind as a car. Thoughts are the passengers, some calm, some panicked, some shouting directions. The mistake: letting the loudest voice take the wheel. Negative thoughts aren't villains. They're just untrained passengers. But if you don't manage them, they will steer you into places you never meant to go. Mentally strong people don't silence their doubts. They interrogate them. Instead of reacting to every thought, they ask, is this helpful? Is this true? Does this move me closer to the person I want to become? That pause is power. It turns automatic loops into conscious decisions. Try this. The next time a negative thought shows up, I'm not good enough. They don't care. This will never work. Don't argue or obey. Just write it down. Then ask, what's the evidence? Or what's another way to view this? That act alone creates distance. You stop fusing with the thought. You start examining it. Reframing isn't lying to yourself. It's choosing a lens that leads to action. This setback ruins everything becomes, this setback reveals what I need to improve. That small shift rewires your emotional response. You go from defeat to direction, from collapse to clarity. Your environment matters too. If you're constantly surrounded by drama, criticism, or emotional chaos, managing your mind becomes 10 times harder. Protect your inputs. Read what sharpens you. Watch what centers you. Speak with people who remind you of your values, not your fears. Negative thoughts will always show up. The goal isn't to banish them. The goal is to recognize that they are guests, not gods. They don't get to run your life unless you hand them the keys. At Stoic Daily, we believe strength starts in the moment you pause, question, and choose a better thought. Share below what negative thought shows up often, and how will you reframe it today? 6. Boundaries are acts of strength, not distance. Boundaries are not walls, they're guardrails. They don't keep people out, they keep your peace in. Imagine trying to drive without lanes. Chaos, collisions, and constant stress. That's life without boundaries. Mentally strong people don't set boundaries because they're cold. They do it because they've learned what it costs to say yes to everything. Every yes you say to others is a silent no to something else. Your rest, your health, your dreams. And the more you ignore that cost, the more your identity fades beneath the weight of other people's expectations. Start here. Where do you feel consistently drained, disrespected, or pressured? That discomfort is a signal. Listen to it. Then draw the line, not with anger, but with calm clarity. I'm not available for that. That doesn't work for me. It's not rude. It's real. Your energy is not an open buffet. Setting boundaries is hard, but what's harder is living without them. People may push back. That's not proof you're wrong. It's proof that the boundary was needed. Respectful people will adjust. Others will reveal themselves. Either way, you win clarity. Enforcing a boundary is where strength sharpens. A rule without consequence is just a suggestion. You must be willing to act when lines are crossed. Not to punish, but to protect. That is self-respect in motion. And here's what most don't realize. Boundaries don't just protect you. They heal relationships. They remove resentment, stop silent sacrifices, and replace obligation with intention. When you give from clarity, not guilt, your presence becomes more honest and more powerful. Try this. This week, say no to one thing you usually say yes to out of guilt. Watch how your body responds. Relief, guilt, pay attention. That's your internal compass recalibrating. Let it guide you home. At Stoic Daily, we believe that boundaries aren't barriers. They're bridges to clarity, to self-trust, to a life that reflects your deepest values. Share below. What boundary have you been avoiding, and what will it protect if you set it today? 7. Master your emotions without being ruled by them. Emotional intelligence is a quiet form of strength most people overlook. It's not about being agreeable or endlessly patient. It's about understanding what's happening inside you, managing it with intention, and responding to others without losing yourself in the process. Without this skill, even the most capable people sabotage their own progress. With it, you move through complexity without being thrown off course by every reaction. It begins with awareness. If you don't recognize your emotional patterns, frustration will speak for you. Anxiety will decide for you. Self-awareness is the moment you step back and say, I see what's happening. Not to judge it, not to suppress it, but to understand it. That pause alone shifts power back into your hands. From there comes regulation, not emotional numbness, not pretending you're unaffected. Regulation is knowing when to slow down before anger turns into damage. When fear rises, you breathe, assess, and choose your response instead of letting impulse drive the outcome. It's like installing brakes inside your mind. You still feel the speed, but you no longer crash because of it. Then comes empathy, the ability to read the emotional landscape of others without surrendering your own clarity. Empathy doesn't mean agreement. It means understanding what's driving someone's behavior so you can respond wisely instead of reactively. This is what turns tension into dialogue and conflict into cooperation. Try this. The next time emotions spike, yours or someone else's, don't rush to fix or defend. Pause. Ask one question instead of making one statement. Notice how the energy shifts. Over time, this rewires how people experience you. Calm becomes your signature. Presence becomes your advantage. Emotional intelligence also fuels self-motivation. You stop being dragged by frustration and start using it as direction. Disappointment becomes feedback. Pressure becomes focus. You learn how to convert emotion into forward movement instead of self-sabotage. When you cultivate emotional intelligence, strength becomes balanced. You endure without hardening. You stay composed without disconnecting. You lead without dominating. In an unpredictable world, that balance is rare and powerful. At Stoic Daily, we believe true strength is measured not just by what you survive, but by how wisely you navigate your inner world. Comment below. Which emotion do you need to understand better instead of fighting it? 8. Use setbacks as the path, not the proof of failure. A setback is not evidence that you're weak. It's evidence that you stepped into the arena. Anyone who has built something meaningful has been knocked down, often more than once. The real difference is simple. Some people sit in the fall. Others learn how to stand up stronger each time. Resilience isn't a personality trait. It's a repeated decision. The decision to get up, adjust, and keep moving, even when the road feels longer than your strength. Mentally strong people don't see setbacks as endings. They see them as chapters still being written. The turning point comes when you separate who you are from what happened. A setback is an event, not an identity. Failing at something does not make you a failure. It gives you information, and information keeps you in problem-solving mode instead of self-punishment mode. When you stop treating setbacks as a verdict and start treating them as feedback, your power returns. This is where humility and courage meet. You look honestly at what didn't work without defending your ego. You ask, what was in my control? What wasn't? What needs to change? Growth begins the moment excuses end. Recovery doesn't always mean pushing harder. Sometimes it means stepping back to see clearly. Other times it means pivoting completely. Repeating the same approach after it failed isn't resilience. It's resistance to learning. Adaptation is strength in motion. There's also an emotional cost to setbacks. Disappointment, frustration, and even grief will show up. Let them pass through, not move in. Write it out. Move your body. Talk it through. Process the emotion so it doesn't harden into self-doubt. Unprocessed emotion becomes the next obstacle. Then take the next step. Not a dramatic comeback, just a forward one. A small win restores momentum. Momentum rebuilds confidence. And confidence reminds you that you are capable of handling what comes next. Over time, you realize something important. Setbacks are not detours from your path. They are the path. They sharpen your judgment, strengthen your character, and teach you what smooth success never could. At Stoic Daily, we believe strength is revealed, not when everything goes right, but when everything goes wrong, and you rise to the challenge anyway. Share below. What setback are you facing right now? And what is one forward step you will take today? 9. Aim with intention, not impulse. Without direction, effort becomes noise. You may be busy all day, but if you don't know where you're headed, you're not moving forward, you're drifting. Goal setting isn't just about ambition, it's about alignment. It's about directing your energy towards something that truly matters, so your days stop blurring together and start building something meaningful. Mentally strong people don't wait for clarity. They create it. They define where they're going, why it matters, and how to get there, step by step. They don't dream, they design. And that design starts with specificity. A vague hope, like be healthier, doesn't motivate you. But exercise 30 minutes 5 days a week turns intention into action. It gives your discipline something to hold on to, but goals without alignment drain you. That's why your goals must reflect not just what you want, but who you're becoming. Ask, does this align with the person I want to be? Or is it a borrowed desire from someone else's expectations? That question alone can save you years of burnout. And remember, every big goal is just a series of small, doable steps. Break it down, stack momentum. Let small wins compound into major change. If the path shifts, don't abandon the mission. Instead, adapt to it. Adjust the route. The mentally strong stay flexible, but never directionless. Keep your goals visible, on a wall, in a journal, or on your phone's lock screen. Let them remind you that you're not just aiming for results. You're building identity, discipline, resilience. That's the real victory. Not just reaching the finish line, but becoming the kind of person who finishes. At Stoic Daily, we believe goals are more than checkpoints. They are mirrors reflecting who you are becoming. What's one goal you've been avoiding? Write it below, make it visible, let it pull you forward. Strength you build, not borrow. These aren't just words. Every lesson you've heard about resilience, about discipline, about emotional mastery is a tool, not a theory, not motivation, a tool. And tools only work when you use them. When life hits hard, you don't need inspiration. You need practice. You need a reason to stand back up. This is the reason. You will face doubt. Fear will whisper that you're not ready. Setbacks will make you question your progress. But true strength isn't found in moments of ease. It's found when you refuse to break, even when everything in you feels fractured. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. You're not here to reach a single peak. You're here to become the kind of person who climbs again and again, who learns, who adapts, who doesn't shatter when the world shakes, but roots deeper. That's what this is, not a finish line, a forge. So don't wait. Choose one small decision today that reflects the future you want. Then do it again tomorrow, then again. Not perfectly, not dramatically, but consistently, because consistency is what turns effort into identity. And when you look back weeks from now, months from now, you'll realize you weren't chasing strength. You were building it, quietly, relentlessly, one breath, one moment, one honest step at a time. At Stoic Philosophy Daily, we believe you don't need to become someone new. You only need to uncover the strength that's already yours. What's the next step you're ready to take? Share it below. Let's walk it together.
If you're seeking more, discover the full path on my channel, Stoic Philosophy Daily.